April 2, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA. New York Yankees first baseman Luke Voit, 45, reacts after an out in the third inning against the Detroit Tigers at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Noah K. Murray. USA Today Sports, Noah K. Murray, Chris Carelli, SNY, TV, Twitter, About Me, archives. On a night where the bats were as cold as the temperature, the Yankees lost to the Tigers, 3-1, at Yankee Stadium. Greater than box score. 6 things to know about Tuesday's game. 1. Aroldis Chapman came on in a tie game and allowed 2 runs on 2 hits after handing out a crucial walk. Chapman was sitting 97 to 98 miles per hour for much of the appearance, and did hit 100 miles per hour one pitch. But the placement on the fastball was not great and he was subsequently burned by it. 2. Masahiro Tanaka scattered 8 hits across 6 2/3 innings of 1-run ball. One can argue that Tanaka was undone by a couple of poor plays by Luke Voit at first base leading to the lone run. Tanaka struck out 7 batters and walked none. He has been great for the Yankees in his 2 starts this season, which is a welcome occurrence with the club battling injuries. 3. Adam Ottavino made his 4th appearance of the season, remember we are 5 games in, and struck out 3 hitters in 1 1/3 innings of scoreless ball. The Yankees are down Dellin Betances at the back end of the bullpen, but the club will have to be cautious not to overuse Ottavino. That's easier said than done when he turns in performances like he has thus far. 4. DJ LeMahieu continues to rack up hits, grabbing 2 more tonight along with a run scored. LeMahieu is hitting .500 on the season and has been playing incredible defense. Now that Miguel Andujar is out indefinitely with a small labrum tear, LeMahieu will receive a bulk of the starts at third base. It will be interesting to see if the Yankees begin to use the former NL batting champion at the top of the order. 5. Clint Frazier got the start as the designated hitter and went 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly and RBI. Meanwhile, Tyler Wade went 1 for 3 with a stolen base. Both Frazier and Wade stand to receive playing time with all the injuries, and each might be playing with a chip on their shoulders. Let's see if it pays off. 6. Since his opening day home run, Voit is 2 for 15 with 1 RBI. He has left 8 runners on base during the span, including 3 tonight. To make matters worse, Voit has not been very good in the field. The Yankees simply cannot put him at first base if he's not going to hit. Highlights. You've just entered the judgment zone. Pic.twitter.com/R1ESRAC4L, New York Yankees, at Yankees, April 2, 2019 W0W. Pic.twitter.com/OZ7WVCJFGD, New York Yankees, at Yankees, April 3, 2019 What's next? The Yankees play their final game on this homestand against the Tigers on Wednesday at 4:05 p.m. Jonathan Loaisiga will get the ball for the Yanks, and face Matthew Boyd. Related, Miguel Andujar discusses injury, potential surgery greater than Reed Moore. Related, Yankees manager Aaron Boone says Clint Frazier will play a lot greater than Reed Moore. Carelli, Yankees dropping series to Orioles raises same concerns as last year. Greater than Reed Moore. April 2, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA. New York Yankees relief pitcher Aroldis Chapman, 54, reacts after giving up the run against the Detroit Tigers in the 9th inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Noah K. Murray. USA Today Sports, Noah K. Murray, Andy Martino, SNY.TV, Twitter. When a power pitcher begins to lose his fastball, he first tells the world that everything is fine. The pitcher's manager and teammates will echo that too, because what can you say in the face of apparently diminishing stuff other than to offer encouragement? Injury scare for the Yankees. 0 hours 1 minute and 15 seconds. The Yankees had a scare when Luke Voit was hit by a pitch against the Tigers. The team has a long list of injuries already. The Yankees lost their game against the Tigers on Tuesday, 3-1, and they almost lost another key player to the injured list in Luke Voit. In the bottom of the 8th, Voit took a Joe Jimenez fastball off his hand. but the big man took the trip down to first base, and stayed in the game. After the loss, Voit reassured the media that his X-rays came back negative, but he still wasn't particularly happy about that inning. It wasn't just Jimenez hitting him that made him pissed, but Voit also took exception to what the righty did in the next at-bat. Gleyber Torres hit a line drive right back to Jimenez, and he proceeded to jump on first base to double up Voit. The Yankees' first baseman thought Jimenez was trying to show him up. March 23, 2019, Tampa, Florida, USA. New York Yankees third baseman Miguel Andujar, 41, prior to the game against the Toronto Blue Jays at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports. Kim Clement. The next couple of weeks will prove to be pivotal for Miguel Andujar, after a MRI on Monday revealed a partially torn right labrum for the Yankees' third baseman. One potential option to address the injury was season-ending surgery. But Tuesday, Andujar expressed optimism he will simply be able to rehab the injury and avoid such a procedure. Miguel Andujar remains positive he can avoid surgery. Said he still has good strength in his shoulder and doesn't want to get too far ahead of himself. For now it's physical therapy and see how he responds. March 8, 2019, Tampa, Florida, USA. New York Yankees left fielder Giancarlo Stanton, 27, is congratulated by teammates as he hits a two-run home run during the first inning against the Detroit Tigers at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports. Kim Clement. The length of Giancarlo Stanton's absence from the Yankees lineup became clearer Tuesday. According to John Heyman, the Yankees hope Stanton will be back in 3 weeks. The team placed him on the 10-day injured list Monday with a grade 1 left bicep strain. Stanton suffered the injury Sunday against the Orioles during his third at-bat of the rain-delayed game, he said. Adam Hunger. It may not be triple digits, but Aroldis Chapman's fastball velocity is trending in the right direction, after an opening day outing in which his heater sat around a troubling 93 to 94 miles per hour. The Yankees' closer rebounded with an effort that looked like his more usual self on Monday against the Tigers. The left-hander recorded his first save of the season with his fastball averaging 97.2 miles per hour and topping out at 98.3 miles per hour, which he blew by Mikey Ma took for seventh and final pitch of the game, February 14, 2019. Tampa, Florida, USA. New York Yankees starting pitcher CC Sabathia, 52, throws during spring training at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports. Kim Clement. A diminished Yankees starting rotation could receive a shot in the arm as soon as next week. CC Sabathia tossed 4 scoreless innings during an extended spring training contest Monday and expects to rejoin the Yankees in the near future. I felt good, no problems, he told the Associated Press. The pitches were working. So, I'm just trying to build up. Yankees hit with injury bug. 0 hours 1 minute and 11 seconds. New York Yankees placed Giancarlo Stanton and Miguel Andujar both on the IL. Sweeney Moorty explains how they can replace those power bats. Yankees third baseman Miguel Andujar could need season-ending shoulder surgery after he suffered a partially torn right labrum, manager Aaron Boone said after Monday's game. The Yankees placed Andujar on the 10-day injured list on Monday afternoon, hours after the team announced outfielder Giancarlo Stanton would be shut down for at least 10 days with a biceps injury. Andujar, 24, injured his shoulder diving back into third base. New York recalled Tyler Wade from AAA Scranton, Wilkes-Barre to take his place on the 25-man roster. New York Yankees left fielder Brett Gardner celebrates hitting a solo home run with Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge during the 5th inning against the Detroit Tigers at Yankee Stadium. Adam Hunger, USA Today Sports. Chris Carelli, SNY, TV Twitter, About Me, Archives. Despite going 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position, the Yankees beat the Tigers 3-1 on Monday at Yankee Stadium. Greater than box score. 5 things to know about Monday's Game 1. Yankees starting pitcher Domingo German was erratic, 5 walks, but equally elusive, 7 strikeouts, in his 5 innings of work. German allowed just 1 hit and an unearned run. The young righty will continue to get action this season as a starter and reliever, which will hopefully help him become more consistent. New York Yankees outfielder Clint Frazier looks on prior to the game between the Baltimore Orioles and the Yankees at Ed Smith Stadium. Douglas DeFellis, USA Today Sports, Anthony McCarron, SNY.TV, Twitter. Here's how Clint Frazier can make a difference during this absurd spate of Yankee injuries. A bleak streak that claimed both Giancarlo Stanton and Miguel Andujar on Monday, March 6, 2019, Tampa, Florida, USA. New York Yankees left fielder Clint Frazier, 77, smiles as he works out prior to the game against the St. Louis Cardinals at George M. Steinbrenner Field. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement, USA Today Sports. Kim Clement, after the Yankees called up Clint Frazier on Monday as they put Giancarlo Stanton on the 10-day injured list with a biceps strain, manager Aaron Boone says Frazier will be getting plenty of playing time, although the 24-year-old outfielder isn't starting Monday against the Tigers after arriving from Scranton. He'll play a lot, Boone said. Obviously not in there tonight, but I plan on him playing quite a bit. He'll get in there, and kind of the way we're set up right now with our rotation of guys, he'll certainly I think play a lot. March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA. New York Yankees starting pitcher Masahiro Tanaka, 19, pitches against the Baltimore Orioles during the second inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Brad Penner, after the disappointing series to begin the season against the Orioles, the Yankees rebounded with a 3-2-1 victory over the Tigers on Monday. They'll look to make it 2 in a row Tuesday at Yankee Stadium. First pitch is set for 6:35 p.m. Yankees notes Clint Frazier will make his 2019 debut, handling DH duties and batting 7th. Tyler Wade, who expressed disappointment when he didn't make the opening day roster, now has his chance. He'll play second and bat 8th. DJ LeMahieu is making his second straight start at the hot corner in place of the injured Miguel Andujar. Click here to follow via SNY Game Day. New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge runs to first base after hitting a 2-run single against the Baltimore Orioles during the 4th inning at Yankee Stadium. Vincent Carcietta, USA Today Sports. Chris Carelli, SNY TV, Twitter. About me, archives Major League Baseball's schedule makers threw the Yankees a bone for opening weekend of the 2019 season, but the team essentially choked on it. The Yankees are among a quartet of American League teams heavily favored to gain a spot in the 2019 postseason, and New York's roster is strong enough to win the World Series. The Baltimore Orioles are in the very beginning stages of a full-blown rebuild, fresh off a 115-loss season. Yet, it was the Orioles that came out of New York with 2 wins in the 3-game series. An interesting outcome beyond the scoreboard results, which have the standings turned upside down, are the somewhat diverging messages coming from the Yankees' best player and its manager. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA. Baltimore Orioles catcher Jesus Sucre, 40, avoids a tag by New York Yankees third baseman DJ LeMahieu, 26, to advance to third base on a fly ball during the 6th inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher, USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher, Chris Carelli, SNY TV, Twitter. About me, archives. The Yankees left the season opening series with the Orioles on the wrong side of the standings, losing 2 of 3 games to Baltimore. After a resounding and expected opening day thumping of the Orioles, the Yankees wasted a fine starting pitcher effort Saturday and roundly failed to produce with runners in scoring position. Sunday's effort was an all-around disappointment from all facets. As the Yankees are set to begin a 3-game series with the Tigers on Monday, let's take a look at 3 players trending up and 3 areas trending down. March 25, 2019, Washington, D.C., USA. New York Yankees left fielder Giancarlo Stanton, 27, looks on from the dugout against the Washington Nationals before the game at Nationals Park. Mandatory credit, Brad Mills, USA Today Sports. Brad Mills, Andy Martino, SNY.TV, Twitter. First, let's state the obvious, you can't drop a series to the 2019 Orioles. throw away all your cliches about how it's a long season with many ups and downs, and any major league team can beat another on any given day, blah blah blah. Those justifications don't apply here because the Orioles are truly not a major league team. Last year, they lost 115 games, and that was with contributions from Manny Machado, Zach Britton and Adam Jones. All of those players are gone, as is iconic manager Buck Showalter. October 9, 2018, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton, 27, reacts during the sixth inning against the Boston Red Sox in Game 4 of the 2018 ALDS Playoff Baseball Series at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner. USA Today Sports. Brad Penner. The Yankees' rough start to the season continued on Monday when the team announced that Giancarlo Stanton was placed on the 10-day injured list with a left biceps strain. Replacing Stanton will be Clint Frazier, who was recalled from AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Stanton was 2 for 8 with 7 walks and 4 strikeouts in the Yankees' first series against the Orioles, in which they lost 2 of 3 games. New York Yankees manager Aaron Boone. Kim Clement. USA Today Sports. After Sunday's loss to the Baltimore Orioles dropped the Yankees to 1-2, manager Aaron Boone isn't pressing the panic button, far from it. "I'm not in the projection business, first of all," Boone said, according to ESPN's Coley Harvey. "I reject that all the way." Yanks fail to solve O's again. 0 hours 1 minute and 36 seconds after a lengthy rain delay, the Yankees discussed their struggles with men in scoring position as they lost to the Orioles again, 7-5. Chris Carelli, SNY TV Twitter, About Me, archives. After a 3-hour and 17-minute rain delay, the Yankees lost to the Orioles, 7-5, at Yankee Stadium on Sunday. Greater than box score. Things to know about Sunday's Game 1, J.A. Happ's first appearance of the season got off to a rough start, allowing a 3-run home run in the first inning. It didn't get too much better, as Happ lasted just 4 innings to the tune of 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 homers, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees third baseman DJ LeMahieu, 26, hits a double during the 9th inning against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher. USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher. For Yankees fans, it's easy to get lost in a lineup that features heavy hitters like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, and Gary Sanchez. Even Gleyber Torres and Miguel Andujar have created a buzz in their rookie seasons. And we can't forget the first base battle between Luke Voit and Greg Bird, but JT Martinez. All of these Yankees mentioned are not the catalyst of this loaded roster in 2019. It's a fresh face in the clubhouse, but one Martinez knows fans will come to love rather quickly. "I would say the guy that was not talked about at spring training was DJ LeMahieu," Martinez told SNY at Grand Central Terminal's Vanderbilt Hall, which was transformed into the Judge's Chambers, on Wednesday in return of the Pepsi Zero Sugar, Judge for Yourself campaign. He won the batting title a couple years ago, 2016, hit .348. He can play second, third and first all very well and, again, he's a great hitter. He's going to hit .300, at least 20 home runs. Very quiet guy, so you don't talk about him much, but I think he's going to have the biggest impact on the team as well. March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees catcher Gary Sanchez, 24, hits a single during the 8th inning against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher. USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher. It will be J.A. Happ making his season debut, as the Yankees try to win their series over the Orioles on Sunday at 1:05 p.m. in the Bronx. Yankees notes the Yankees had a rough day with runners in scoring position in their 5-3 loss to the O's yesterday. There were 11 runners left on base, and the Yanks only went 3 for 9, with runners in scoring position. Troy Tulowitzki hit his first homer, a solo shot that almost sparked the Yankees' rally in the bottom of the 9th, since July 2017. Miguel Andujar had a tough day at the plate, especially when he rolled into a double play when the bases loaded inning. Despite taking the loss, James Paxton had a solid Yankees debut. He went 5 2/3 innings, allowing 2 runs, 1 earned, on 4 hits while collecting 5 strikeouts and 1 walk. Click here to follow VASNY Game Day March 30, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA. New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge, 99, hits a single during the 9th inning against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Gregory J. Fisher. USA Today Sports. Gregory Fisher, just 2 games into the season, Aaron Judge thinks the Yankees need to have a sense of urgency. After a loss to the lowly Orioles on Saturday in the second game of the season, Judge said the club needs to think like it did during the 2017 MLB playoffs when they trailed in the ALDS and ALCS. "We've got to have that mindset that our backs are against the wall, every single game," Judge told reporters after the Yankees' 5-3 loss to Baltimore. In playoffs, especially in 17, going down to Cleveland and Houston, our backs were against the wall and we came out and played our butts off. That's got to be our mindset. Our backs are against the wall. You can't take anybody lightly and we gotta capitalize on situations when they come up. Boone and Paxton talk. Lost 0 hours 0 minutes and 28 seconds. New York Yankees manager Aaron Boone and starting pitcher James Paxton talk about a good outing for the hurler in a tough loss for the team. Chris Carelli, SNY TV Twitter, About Me, archives. The Yankees' 9th inning rally falls short as they lose to the Orioles, 5-3, at Yankee Stadium. Greater than box score. 6 things to know about Saturday's game. March 3, 2019, Dunedin, FL, USA. New York Yankees relief pitcher Domingo German, 63, throws a pitch during the first inning against the Toronto Blue Jays at Dunedin Stadium. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports. Kim Clement. The Yankees appear to be trending toward using an opener on Monday. Manager Aaron Boone confirmed on Saturday that Domingo German will pitch against the Tigers that day, but would not necessarily say that he would be the starter. "We haven't decided how we'll do that yet," he said. March 24, 2019, Fort Myers, FL, USA. New York Yankees starting pitcher James Paxton, 65, throws a pitch during the first inning against the Minnesota Twins at CenturyLink Sports Complex. Mandatory credit, Kim Clement. USA Today Sports. Kim Clement. James Paxton makes his debut with the Yankees on Saturday as he faces the Orioles at Yankee Stadium in the second game of the season at 1:05 p.m. Yankees notes Luke Voit is back in the cleanup spot after reaching base 4 times on opening day, including his 3-run blast in the first inning. DJ LeMahieu will make his Yankees debut today at third base and in the 9th spot, while Miguel Andujar shifts over into the DH spot as Greg Bird gets a day off. Click here to follow VASNY Game Day March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA. New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge, 99, high-fives teammates after being introduced before an opening day game against the Baltimore Orioles at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner. USA Today Sports. Brad Penner, Scott Thompson, SNY.TV, Twitter. Yankees of Aaron Judge didn't need much time to make his stamp on this franchise, and the MLB as a whole. In just 2 full seasons, he collected a Rookie of the Year trophy, showcased success in the postseason, and most importantly, became the new face of the Yankees. So, as the slugger walked into camp down in Tampa, it's no surprise the 26-year-old looked extremely comfortable. And that cool demeanor resulted in an easy .316, .447, .947 line with 6 homers and 15 RBI in 17 games of spring training. A different look at opening day. 0 hours 0 minutes and 58 seconds. Relive opening day from a fan's perspective. SNY combed social media to find the best videos and reaction. Yankees fans were thrilled Thursday for opening day in the Bronx, and they were even happier when the Bombers cruised to a 7-2 win. From traveling to the stadium to the final out, relive opening day through the best videos posted on social media. March 11, 2018, New York, USA. A general view of Yankee Stadium before the game between the New York City and the Los Angeles Galaxy. Mandatory credit, Vincent Carcietta. USA Today Sports. Vincent Carcietta, former Yankees closer and 1996 World Series MVP John Wetteland was reportedly indicted Thursday on 3 charges of aggravated sexual assault of a child. Wetland, 52, is accused of forcing a relative to perform sex acts on him 3 times beginning in 2004, when the child was 4 years old. According to Texas authorities, the former closer was arrested in January on a charge of continuous sexual abuse of a child and was later released on $25,000 bond the same day. New York Yankees shortstop Troy Tulowitzki throws to first base on a ball hit by Baltimore Orioles infielder Hanser Alberto during the 9th inning at Yankee Stadium. Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Yankees shortstop Troy Tulowitzki said he felt his return to an MLB diamond for a regular season game was special. Tulowitzki went 1 for 4 with a double in his first regular season game since July 2017, more than a year and a half after undergoing double heel surgery, in Thursday's 7-2 win over the Baltimore Orioles. "People doubted me that I'd get back to this point, so it definitely had some extra meaning to get back out there and play," Tulowitzki said, according to the New York Post's Peter Butt. "I liked my chances of what I felt in spring, and I'm just happy to go out there and help us win a game." March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees designated hitter Luke Voit, 45, celebrates his 3-run home run against the Baltimore Orioles with left fielder Giancarlo Stanton, 27, during the first inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Brad Penner, Anthony McCarron, SNY.TV, Twitter. "If you're looking for opening day omens, how's this?" At the same time, Luke Voit smashed a ball into Monument Park to show that perhaps his big splash last year was no fluke. Mariano Rivera was sitting with reporters, recapping his ceremonial first pitch and saying how it was about time for the Yankees to win another championship. "Maybe that was nothing more than a cute juxtaposition, well-timed for opening day. But the way the Yanks handled the rest of Thursday afternoon, an easy 7-2 victory over the woeful Orioles, certainly trumpets the idea that they might be destined for big things this season." March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees relief pitcher Adam Ottavino, 0 pitches against the Baltimore Orioles during the 6th inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Brad Penner, Andy Martino, SNY.TV, Twitter. Early on Thursday, Aaron Boone and pitching coach Larry Rothschild checked in with their relievers, telling them how they might be used that afternoon against the Orioles. The message for Adam Ottavino was to be ready for the 6th or 7th inning. The Yankees call these lanes, a term the team uses for the basic game situation and part of an opposing lineup that best suits each reliever's repertoire. In a well-executed game, Boone is able to utilize each reliever in his ideal lane. Opening day Yankees quiz. 0 hours 0 minutes and 59 seconds. SNY's Gene Coakley celebrates New York Yankees opening day by quizzing fans on their Yankees opening day knowledge. How well do Yankees fans know their team? SNY's Gene Coakley quizzes them outside the stadium on opening day in the Bronx. March 28, 2019, Bronx, NY, USA, New York Yankees designated hitter Luke Voit, 45, rounds the bases after hitting a 3-run home run against the Baltimore Orioles during the first inning at Yankee Stadium. Mandatory credit, Brad Penner, USA Today Sports. Brad Penner. "It wasn't supposed to happen, but the Yankees traveled to the Bronx from Tampa with both Luke Voit and Greg Bird on the